Do you ever have a time when you just aren't feeling it? You just you're in your head a little too much. You're not really positive about what's happening in your life or in your business. This exercise will help. I was putting. I have a necessity to put together a little one sheet for some potential fractional CEO, COO, CMO work that I want to do, and so I was putting it together this week because I don't really have a resume. I've got a CV of all the stuff I've done in my career, but I don't really have a resume. So, and the one sheet that I did have was for speaking. So I put this together for the fractional work, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, after I got some coaching from my coach because I was kind of stuck. And I'm looking at this thing and I'm like, wow, I really did that. Wow, that's pretty amazing. And so I was talking to another business associate uh, earlier this week, and she said, yeah, we take so much of what we've done in our 20 plus year careers for granted because stuff now comes more naturally, more easily, or as Carol Lawson would say, it didn't get easier. We just handle hard better. But whichever, right? It's more seamless. Let's put it that way. And so I got to thinking, and I've done this now this week with a couple of my clients, right? Take 10 minutes. And whether you write it down or you just think about, I think it's helpful to write it down because as I started writing these things down and as I started putting it on paper, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh yeah, I forgot about that, right? Forgot about the fact that I've started and developed and launched 4 coaching programs and taken them over 7 figures in my career. You forget about the 6 people that you've taken from 0 to 6 figures in 90 days and 4 of them onto $1 million in 12 months. But as time goes on, those things, I don't know, it's not that you take them for granted. You just kind of forget about it, right? Because you're on to the next thing, as we typically do as entrepreneurs. But my challenge to you is simply this on today's Thursday's tidbit. Take 10 minutes and really think about what you've done in your business, what you've done in your career, what you're doing now, and how amazing it is. And don't make the mistake of looking outside of yourself to other people for that validation. It's got to come from you first, and you are everything you need. Everything you need is inside of you. Every answer that you need. Sometimes you need a little prodding from a coach or a little help to get an idea started, but it's all in you. I know it is. You're a rock star. Go act like one, but not literally. Until next time, have a great day.